So voters in Mississippi have adopted their new state flag. Now, what got that stirred up was a running back from one of the colleges in Mississippi. And he said that he's not going to play football at all in the state of Mississippi as long as they had that Confederate flag on their state flag. And when he said that, he said he meant that, and people started to talk. Now, one thing Mississippi don't want to lose, and more so any of these colleges, is black football players or them taking a boycott of their schools because they want them out there running their football or playing a basketball, whatever else they're doing. So what got the conversation started was a young black man. And when I tell black people, you do have power in the United States if you utilize it, but a lot of times we don't. So in order to make sure to keep football going and the money going, because see, that's how you hurt them. You hurt the money. Instead of going out there saying certain things to them, saying your life matter, you don't got to tell them your life matter. Just hurt the money. And Dr. King understood that. So they had people submit over 3,000 submissions of new designs. They said the new design could not have the Confederate flag on it whatsoever. And they end up choosing one design. They end up bringing it to a vote in the election. More than 70% of the people wanted the new flag that they have with the magnolia in the middle. It says, "In God We Trust." A lot of people, in the state saying they're glad that they got their Confederate flag off. Not just black people, but even some white people as well. Don't want that flag. They said that now we can move on in the 21st century. Now, the original flag and the history of that is that white supremacists were in the Mississippi legislature. They adopted that flag with the Confederate battle emblem in 1894 as a during backlash to the power black people gained during Reconstruction. Okay? Because they were mad that black people got rights and black people doing well during Reconstruction. As they, for decades, they say that flag was divisive in a state with a significant population of black people, currently at 38%. Now, they tried to vote on this before in 2001. It didn't pass, but things have changed since then. So I will say to the voters of Mississippi, good job. I'm definitely proud of whoever voted for the new flag. I believe that having that flag is a stain of the past, and you should move forward. Now, some people may say, well, they can remove a flag, doesn't mean they're going to stop being racist. Well, like Martin Luther King said, you cannot create no law that govern the affairs of the heart. You just can't, okay? If someone's going to be racist, they're going to be racist whether their flag's there or not. But I believe they need to tear down every Confederate statue. They need to remove everything related to that Civil War, unless it's in a museum. We shouldn't be having a Confederate battle flag waving anywhere in the 21st century. It's just that simple. We have a United States flag. We have that flag. You have your state flags, and nothing, should resemble anything with a Confederate on it. We just got to move forward. That's just about it. And believe it or not, taking down Confederate statues, taking down that flag, is definitely, psychologically, is definitely messing with the paradigm of these MAGA people also. Understand that. Don't think, you're just taking down a statue doesn't mean anything. Well, it means a lot, because when you look at these statues, you look at, this white supremacist, he did this, he did that. When you rip that mess down, and like I say, if you want to replace it with somebody else, that's fine. But we need to rip all that mess down. You should not be celebrating no rapists. You shouldn't be celebrating no slavers. You shouldn't be celebrating no pedophiles, and most of all of them were pedophiles, okay? Most all of them fooled with children. That's just who they were in that time period. A lot of them still doing it now. I mean, look at the crap that goes on in this country with human trafficking. But it's good to see that. And don't tell me black people don't have no power. Don't tell me that. If we concert our power to focus on certain things, our young black brothers on these football teams could literally flip college sports. You could flip professional sports overnight if you just stick to your guns. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the situation in Mississippi with their new state flag. Well, I want to know, do you like the design of it? You know, or would you think that the MAGA people is going to have a backlash to it? Let me know.